odds market.
I'm Dave Best.
Fashion. This is Theo Goodman.
All the tools to be among that few that win.
I'm Stuart from Tipster HQ.
My name's Jay Baglia.
Taking the best price in the market.
Hey guys, Javier.
Some call it gambling.
Here to bring you the best political betting tips.
It's the booming industry of professional gaming.
Odds Market, Sports Bet Daily.
Bankroll management over at Odds Market.
Oddsmarket.com. We are Oddsmarket.
Watch us.
First guy I want to introduce right now is Craig Edwards. Craig, welcome to the show. First time, good to see you.
Yes, thanks for having me, Natalie. Looking forward to it.
Absolute pleasure. Now, I have got a ton of questions. First, though, I was thinking when I did the first show yesterday, I thought, some people actually don't know who I'm talking to. Probably they haven't met you before. Now, you were an ex-pro snooker player, now turned punter. Obviously, you write fantastic snooker articles for us, golf articles as well. So what's the difference between betting snooker and golf?
You'll get bigger variance on golf because the golf prices are a lot bigger. So you may have a few longer losing spells, although I find it's more profitable. On snooker, they are tending to be at smaller prices, small price range. Therefore, you'll get more winners, more regular winners. But at golf, we had an 80-1 winner the other week on Odds Market. So, that pays for a few losers. And that's really the difference.
Yeah. And I have to say as well, these video segments, we generally try and split it into four sports each day, and we will clip them. I will put Craig's article link in the clip there over at Odds Market YouTube channel. So give us a follow, hit the little bell button, and you will be notified every time we release a video. And I've been obviously active on your Twitter. It's Edwards Tips _. So it looks like golf, you are doing incredibly well. You have got 30.5 ROI there, 26.32 units of profit. Congratulations. And that's over 141 bets. That is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's just this year. From the start of the year, I've been tipping online for just over a year now. It's gone better than I ever thought it would. I mean, I've always done it to my friends, especially in the snooker circles, and we've had some real big gambles, but I got talked into tipping last year and it's just gone, I always knew I'd be probably good at it without wanting to sound too big-headed, but, having done it for so many years and managed my own risk that, but it does put a bit more pressure on it, managing other people's risk, but I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. There's certainly a thrill, and I like the ways as well as you say, sort of like managing risk. That's sort of what we're all about here at Odds Market as well. We've got for those watching, we've got a whole series of articles, betting 101, betting school. It kind of and it talks as well about sort of risk management, betting with units, and really betting what you can afford to lose. Is something to bear in mind. It is so incredibly fun, but as long as you do it responsibly. Now, onto the meat and bone of the segment. Obviously, we're talking about the World Golf Championship, and you have written an article just pulling it up here as well. Dell Match Play, 27th to the 31st of March here in Austin. So tell us who you are looking at here. Who are the favorites? It looks like Rory McIlroy and Dustin Johnson here. They're looking as the two favorites. Would you put your money on either of those two?
They've won here twice in the past 3 years between them. And that suggests that you need to be a player with long hitting. Bubba Watson won last year. And that's the 3 times the event's been held at Austin in Texas. So I think we can take it that it's an advantage to be a long hitter on the course. The course is played round Lake Austin. The first 9 holes or first 8 holes are played very much on the flat. And then there's quite a serious elevation that takes you through the back 9. And it's quite a roller coaster. Some of the holes are surrounded by water. And if you're a punter and you're betting the single matches, it will be quite a roller coaster, and it will be in the outrights. And if you bet Bubba Watson, as I've advised, that's often a roller coaster because he's a guy that knows how to win, but he's also a guy that knows how to score a 10 now and again, which in match play doesn't make any difference whatsoever. He still just loses the one hole. So one bad hole will not lose him the championship as it would in stroke play. And that is the advantage for players like Bubba Watson, Dustin Johnson, Rory McIlroy. Players that are hyper-aggressive don't have to feel the fear of losing multiple shots when they lose a hole. They can carry on being aggressive, winning as many holes as possible, and just putting the pressure on their opponents. And that doesn't mean to say that short hitters can't win. I have tipped Ian Poulter, and he's not a very long hitter, but he is one of the best exponents of match play. His Ryder Cup record is just first class in the realms of Seve Ballesteros, and he's at times single-handedly won the Ryder Cup for Europe against America. He's a previous winner here in the match play format, although not at the course, and he is in remarkably good form at the moment. So I had to put him in the staking plan with Bubba Watson. Last week's winner, Paul Casey, he's also in the staking plan. I didn't really want him to win last week because it's affected his price. It's brought it right in. But he's long off the tee. He's accurate. He's a perfect fit. And he's twice a runner-up in the match play format. Final selection, Jason Day. Twice a winner of the event. That's quite unusual. You would think, with it being a quite sharp, quick format, that it would produce shot results. But when you look back over the results, Tiger Woods has won it 3 times the event. Yeah. Jason Day twice. And that suggests with Rory McIlroy, Bubba Watson, Dustin Johnson, it's all class players winning it. And so there's no reason to go away from that formula this week, really.
Yeah. You've got to ask really sort of, the name Tiger Woods in golf, how is he sort of faring in this tournament? I noticed sort of on your article, you do mention him a little bit. You say he's sort of getting on and he's not somebody really to back.
Well, for this format, I think Tiger Woods will have one eye on the Masters in a couple of weeks' time. That will be his priority. The years are advancing. He's got this bad back condition, so he has to manage that. And he is managing it very well. I mean, he is back close to his best. But to play 5 matches here, I think, actually, no, it's 6 matches. So that would be more than he'd normally play. I don't think that would be good on his back. I think subconsciously he won't be that worried about losing this week, but just using it as a bit of a tune-up for the Masters. Right. Where I expect him to be a competitor. Former champions win at the Masters, like we've seen before with Nick Faldo, Jack Nicklaus in the 40s. So that is his best chance of winning a major again. He will not want to do anything to compromise that, I don't think. So I would like to see him win. I'd like to see him win this week and the Masters, but my view is he won't win this week, definitely. Yeah, probably sounds wise as well. Now, obviously, with the Masters in a few weeks, the outcome here of the World Golf Championship, how does that affect the odds for the Masters? Well, I think it will affect the odds quite drastically. They're already changing week in, week out. I would tell people to bet Bubba Watson now if they fancy him for the Masters, just in case he wins this week. Should he win this week, his price will come in from 33s to about 20 to 1. I like him for the Masters. He's done nothing wrong all season. His form is absolutely rock solid. And he's the guy that wins the same events multiple times, year in, year out, at the Genesis, at the Greater Hartford, and at the Masters. That is just who he is. So I would advise anyone to back him each way now for the Masters, definitely. As well as this week.
Exactly, because some of those odds, I'm sure, is going to be sure to drop. Now, I do unfortunately have to wrap up. I could literally sit here and talk to you for the next hour. Luckily, you are coming on again on Friday, and we will be talking snooker picks as well. Craig's actually written an awesome article. It's posted on his Twitter handle, and it's about Ronnie O'Sullivan, the 1000th break or something like that. Is already getting a lot of, and do you know what I saw as well, because you had titled the article probably, and you were getting a lot of stick for that. I went in and I took the probably word out.
Did you really?
I did. I thought I'll help you out here. I'll take out the word probably, because everybody was scrubbing it out or whatever. So I thought, all right, I'll just do it. But yeah, so Craig will be back on Friday, and we'll give him a bit of a larger time slot, because it's a real pleasure talking to you. So very quickly, for those looking to bet the World Golf Championship, if you can run it down in a nutshell, World Golf Championship this week, what would it be?
Bubba Watson would be top of my list. Second in my list would be Ian Poulter. And then I would have saving bets on Paul Casey and Jason Day.
Fantastic stuff. All right, that was Craig Edwards. Let me just bring up Twitter handlers here. Edwards Tips _. I will post that information as well in the clips that we'll put on the videos. Lovely talking with you, Craig, and I'll see you on
Natalie.
Friday.